Okay, y'all, see? It is my final look. But, well, of course, I got the hashtag baby daddy lives matter, right? This is how long I actually told you I was going to put them braids back in. So you see, they're back in because I couldn't do it. They was cute, the afro puffs and everything, but I couldn't do it. Anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a quick message. I know that I started wearing this hashtag baby daddy lives matter t-shirt, and it means something to me. It means something to me. So background, right? Y'all know that I lost my husband, right? So I was in a relationship. He was actually my second husband. His relationship didn't work out, of course. We were both divorced. Neither one of our relationships worked out. We were both divorced. We knew each other back in the day. We were high school sweethearts, so to speak. And so that's my son in the background. He's online classes. But anyway, so, his relationship didn't work out. He did have children out of the relationship, and he did everything he could. He took care of his child. He was paying child support. When he came into the picture with me, he was actually paying child support and alimony, and he had given up like the house or whatever that they lived in. But that's besides the point. The bottom line was he was taking care of his child. He was driving from work all the way to maybe sometimes like 14, 15 miles, leaving work to go pick up his child. He was doing everything. He loved his daughter. He loved his daughter so, 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 so much. And I was really, when he passed away, I was really looking for a way to honor him. And he was a great husband. But this is what I saw. This is what stood out the most to me, the fact that he was a baby father. He was under a lot of pressure because what typically happens in a relationship where one person leaves and the other person doesn't want that to happen, and there's children involved, most of the time it's the female, right? The male will leave or the relationship ends, and the female is like, if I can't have you, nobody else will. And so they will make it, or I'm saying they, but we will make it very difficult for them to see our kids, right? Well, we have the leverage, especially if, even in, I would see, situations where women have full custody or women have even joint custody. Dangle the kids, right? Or have a reason to call, but using the kids, right? I'm not saying everybody, but there are baby mamas out there, you know who you are, who you have a great baby father in your life. He does everything he's supposed to do. He takes care of your kids. He picks them up. He watches them. You barely have to do anything. But you give this man a hard time. And you give him a hard time because there's a new woman in his life. And the new woman, he's not trying to do anything crazy. He still comes and picks up the baby, still takes care. Now he has another person to help him or whatever. But you don't like that. You don't like that because for whatever reason, maybe I was doing it on the side, or you thought maybe at some point he would come back to you, and to see him with another person, it just messes with you. And I get it. I'm not saying that I'm insensitive to that. I get it. But you got to let it go. All right. You got to let it go, and you got to stop dangling the kids. Okay. What was happening with we didn't have any biological kids together, but what was happening with my husband was that initially, if he wanted to go and pick up his daughter, at first everything was fine, but then the minute she found out that he had a girlfriend who later became his wife, then it was a problem. No, the daughter's not available. Just different crazy things like that. And I'm not going to go real deep right now, but I will. It's been almost 3 years since he passed away, and it was painful for me to even, think about how he was treated as a father. I don't care. Honestly, you could suck as a husband. You could suck as a boyfriend. You can suck. but you better be taking care of your kids. And if you are taking care of your kids, baby mothers, y'all need to back up. That's why I wrote that poem too. That's where that poem came from. You got to back up. Embrace something else. Embrace Jesus. Embrace another. And the crazy thing about it is, some of y'all will go ahead and get another man, but you still be having thoughts of, you know what? All I'm waiting for him to do is just give me one call, or you still do little things to dangle because you punishing him for whatever he did in the relationship with you before. Or I have a baby father, and I can't fathom that, because even when he moved on with whoever he moved on with, my only concern was, okay, I'd like to meet this person to let them know that my children do have a mother, and y'all can ride off into the sunset. Y'all can do what y'all want. I will never dangle my kids. You know what I'm saying? I've had a situation where, things weren't great between us, but I never dangled my kids. I never sat there and said, oh, he's not going to see them today, or, no, I'm going to be nasty about it, or whatever concerning the kids. They're your kids. Unless it's a situation where, you feel like you and your kids are in danger. Okay, I get it. But baby mothers, please stop. Please stop doing that, because they might not say it, and you might have one of those mucho macho men like my husband was, mucho macho. They may not say nothing to you, and they may go toe to toe, and you think that's cute. I used to tell my husband, I said, my late husband, I used to tell him, I said, you know why? I said, you know why she keep doing what she's doing? Because you keep giving her attention. You know why she keeps having an argument with you? Because you keep giving her attention. Ignore her and watch what happens. Ignore her. Come there, get your daughter and be like, I don't have no conversation, and watch what happens. Don't go talking to her face to face. Text her. That way it gives you time to think about what you're about to say and what you're about to send, and you don't have to respond most of the time. Unfortunately, he was so stressed out. Most of the time, they'll try to egg you on into situations that will take you out of character, baby father. So, baby mothers, please stop doing that. When the relationship is over, it's over. Only focus on what they're doing for the kids. And if they're not doing what they're supposed to do for the kids, then, you got to take action. All right? That's one thing. Move on. Baby fathers, the good ones, you have rights. You have rights. Go and start reading. Go online. Get yourself an attorney. Get yourself a good attorney. One that's going to tell you about your rights. Because there's some attorneys out there that just don't care about you. Go ahead. Go online. Start reading. File motions. Whatever it is that you need to do to make sure that you are in your children's life, because they need you. All right? They need you. You paying child support, or you buying them diapers, or you taking them, or you involved in their sporting activities and ballet and all types of stuff, then you should be, making sure that your rights are being fulfilled, and that you're being respected, and that you're being honored. My late husband was so disrespected and so dishonored. And this was my way to honor him. I honor him while he was here. But this is the way for me to let people know that his life mattered. And you, baby father, your life matters too. I know I'm getting a little teary-eyed, but your life matters. And baby mothers, just know that these fathers talk, go to therapy. There's therapy for that. Sit down with a therapist to figure out how you guys are going to work out your differences, so that your kids see healthy mothers and healthy fathers. Even though y'all might not be in the same household, your kids deserve that. All right, so just remember. And go on to godisms.org if you want this t-shirt. Godisms.org. I'll put the site, you can just click on it in the description. All right, so I got that out. All right, be good to yourselves, and enjoy the day.